Texas, where the stars shine bright. She's a firecracker, never backs down from a fight. With a rod in her hand, casting lines in the sun, and laughter in her heart, yeah, she knows how to run. Family by her side, that's her heart and her pride. Through thick and thin, she's always ready to ride. Terry brothers tried to knock her down, but she rises like a phoenix, wearing strength like a crown. She's the watcher of crazy, tough as the Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. They talk about her, run her name through the dirt, but she laughs it off, she knows her worth. In the backwoods or the ballroom, she'll stand her ground. With a heart full of love, she'll always rebound. Hunting in the morning, fishing at dusk, she's a wildflower blooming, strength she trusts. No matter the storm, she'll weather the fight. A warrior in denim, shining so bright. She's the watcher, crazy, tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace. Hands in the dirt, she's not afraid to get low. Building up her kingdom, watch her grow. They think they can break her, but they just don't see. A heart like a lion, wild and free. With each whisper and rumor, she stands up tall, taking every hit like a true country gal. The laughter that she spreads is a light in the dark. A spirit so fierce, she'll leave a mark. So here's to the fighter, the lover, the friend, with a heart of gold she'll never bend. Through the laughter and tears, she's still standing strong. In the face of the crazy, she'll always belong. A Texas tornado clearing the way. So keep your words coming, she won't back down. The watcher of crazy, she'll take the crown. She's the watcher of crazy, tough as Texas clay. You can throw your stones, but she'll never sway. With mud on her boots and a smile on her face, try to take her out, you'll just quicken the pace.
I'm going to fuck you guys. I'm going to fuck you. To fuck you guys. Oh my god. Fuck about you guys. I'm sorry, but it's my choice. Yeah, my mom is getting, yeah, okay, right. Bullshit.
Blah, blah, blah.
What up? What up? What up? It is 5:36 p.m. September the 27th, 2025. It is 88 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny in Brazos County, Texas. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Saturday. I know I have been because I'm free at last. Free at last. Lord have mercy. I am free at last. Just want to take a moment with my free ass to say hello. Hey, Sug, it's good to see you. Let me tell you, Sug, when you were on that damn scooter today and you was zipping through them poles, I damn near pissed myself. I really thought you was fixing to whack that pole with that little scooter. And you were hauling ass in that thing. I mean, it was going fast. Like, you're not scared. Like, I seen the squirrel when the squirrel like ran out for you, almost hit the squirrel and ran over it. Like, you're not scared you're gonna eat shit on that thing. I know, Carmela. I was like, damn, his little Speedy Gonzalez ass. I was like, wow, what the hell? America. That's right. We love American flags. Hey, beekeeper. Been a hot minute since I seen you, darling. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very, very well. He was fucking rolling. I wish I'd have heard some Tupac in the back. Picture me rolling. Oh, I love it. After this show tonight, just want to let y'all know that Michael Sacchio is gonna be live and direct on the YouTubes. And so y'all need to make sure that y'all get over there and check him out. He is really, really funny. Excuse me. You take it for what it is. I have thoroughly enjoyed, like, half the time I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I like the way he talks and I think he's funny as hell. So, and he bought a black candle and apparently it's really bad when he gets ready to put the hex on some shit. So, yes, Cluckers, and I love it. I love it. Really cool guy. You know, I'll be real honest. Yes, Rhonda Hauser, I will get you the link. Bear with me one moment. Oh my goodness. Hey Candace, I hope you get to feeling better quick. Oh, I know, Jane, not that Jane. Y'all give me a second. I have it on my little clippy pad over here. Wait a minute. How come this thing moves stuff around? I don't like it when it does that. I like for my stuff to be where I put it. Here we go. I got it coming. I love you, girl. I don't like you being sick. That ain't even right. That is not even right. You need to go take you some turmeric powder or something, girl. Get the feeling better. Burn some sage. So that's Stand Up Guys channel channel link I just dropped. Make sure y'all go sub up and at least catch one show. And I'm telling y'all, dude can go for hours. Y'all think I can talk? Oh, thank you, William Brooklyn. You like that? Shit, I thought it was great too. Yeah, I did not know that either, Danielle. I did not know. I'm learning. I'm learning all kinds of stuff. For real, for real. I must have to go live earlier. Oh, girl, Ryan, look, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I know that sometimes you can get in the heat of things and emotions run high and you want to just like mash them, but you can't always just mash them the way you want to. Hey, Mojo Rising, good to see you. You just have to kind of sit back and thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is never required, but always appreciated, sir. Unleash the yeah. Sometimes you want to. Trust me. I understand because I'll probably get going on one in just a minute. For real. Because we got some things we need to discuss. We need to talk about some things that have transpired, have occurred. You know, there's quite a false narrative that's rolling around, and I just happened to hear it and catch it again last night. Hey, Lacey H, you're playing with your daughter. All right, Lacey H, you have fun playing with your daughter. You crunch critters. Oh, what? Not loaded. I just wanted those chocolate covered Bavarian whoopie pie looking things that were in his basket. Did y'all notice that? He had the goods. He had the munchies. I was like, hell to the yeah. I'm all about that business. Um, boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. But definitely, y'all, he is definitely somebody to watch, get you laughing, entertaining to the max. Nice chat. I enjoy it. Mustang Mike in the house. How are you, Mustang Mike? And then I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much to, hey, Norris Code, to Charlie Sending Love for getting me the clips of the fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I block you. I block you. That shit is so funny. And then I want to just say thank you to my other friend that actually pieced the two together and gave me a little bit of visual on it. So there is a question in the chat. It says, what? Question. How does Mr. X think he can use this emoji as a real threat? Wouldn't a judge laugh that out of court? He says you threatened him, but he doesn't tell people it was a YouTube symbol. That is a well thought out question, Rhonda. And it's just something that he likes to run around and use as a kind of what we're talking about here today, a false narrative. He definitely would get laughed out of court because there was no threat of physical violence towards him. I've never made a threat of physical violence towards him. What I did is I made a photograph transformative by using a set of emojis. Emojis that represent figuratively when someone is emotionally triggered. Well, you see, unfortunately, he also cooked up this. Oh, thank you so much, Cluckers. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. I really appreciate you. You know, it's not required, but nice to see you catching up on those friendship dues. Appreciate it. Oh, that he personally did? That's so funny. He's such a dumbass. But anyhow, I'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, he definitely is not going to get very far with that. It's not a bullet hole. It doesn't signify a bullet hole. When you hover over the emoji, it doesn't say bullet hole. Hell, Tony Silo, he puts one before everything he types in Angel's chat. Has anybody noticed that before? Oh, William, I'm going to address him too. I've got something for him today. Trust me, I'm going to touch on quite a bit in the little time that I got. Hey, Filthy. Yet, MRH, you're just causing too much terror on these YouTube streets because you're a big, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest mob hunter all around. You know what I mean? Now, let me just first say, what the fuck is that? Hold on just a second. What? Okay, person, whoever sent this to me, please tell me what that is. Because I don't even know right now. And whatever that is not cool. Oh, thank you so much for the friendship dues on the Cash App. That's so sweet of you. I was gonna come knocking on your door late tonight. No, homegrown cowboy. I am not watching that game. I went the back roads to town earlier and I got me a new drink at the Dutch Brothers, and I got the hell out of Dodge. I'm good. I'm good. I'll catch the highlights. That's what I'll do. It's better for me that way. He thinks the meme posted about Dolly Parton is a threat. Even gone as far as to say the same gun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it shows that there's not much depth there. Oh, Maria, thank you so much. Justice for Harmony. Thank you so much. Y'all make me have to behave when y'all do this. Okay, I definitely put it on the Honey Bunny's tabs, baby. Definitely. Oh, hey, watcher, have hands full. No problem, Maria. I hope things are going well for you. Oh, girl, run. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. I'm glad you decided not to do that. Whoever talked you out of it was very smart indeed. But yeah, so hey Pencil, I found this in my sassy pants. I'm glad you're here. I found this new drink. It's called a candied cherry from Dutch Brothers, and it's an energy drink, but it tastes like a damn Jolly Rancher. Now the girl that I talked to today up there said she thought it tastes like cough syrup. Maybe that's why I enjoy it so much. Maybe I'm just that much of a oh wait. Oh wait. I'm not a druggie. I'm not a junkie. I haven't lost any limbs from poking myself with needles. I haven't, as a matter of fact, I haven't lost anything but 6 hours of time. And that was for a medication that I am prescribed. Just happens to be marijuana. Now, I suppose that would be like someone who pops a perk 30, to just have accidentally dropped one in the floorboard of their car. Someone got pulled over for speeding. Because guess what? They could have been charged. It wouldn't have been marijuana. Marijuana is like just a little step above a traffic ticket. Yeah, girl, Ryan, I wouldn't do that. At all. No, ma'am. Oh, Crystal Ann, thank you so much. I'm glad to see you here. I am glad to see you here. And you tell my Yukon Cornelius it's almost Christmas time. No, guards, I am not out on bail fresh out of jail, baby. I got my letter. I got my letter from the judge. No, I got my letter from the court. The county attorney said, we're not charging you. We refuse. They refused. They said, oh, she really does have a prescription for it. Wow. And you know what it means when a county attorney's office chooses not to pick up charges? It means, number one, they don't feel like they can win the case. Number two, hey, Pew Pew, it means that maybe I have somewhat of a decent reputation around town. You think? Oh, yeah. Yeah, MRH. Is he a one-legged bandit? Or he ain't got no legs? I'm curious. Oh, look, I should have read the whole thing first. Okay, yeah, he's a dumbass. Between him and iDumps, I don't well, and this this local guy, Well, we're gonna get to that one too, because I'm kind of mind blown, really, at some of the bullshit that I heard last night. But you'd never drop a perk 30 on your floor. Ah, yes, they did. They freed me. They freed me. The undefeated boxer Tony Silo is here. What did he box? Is the one-legged kickstand? Is that what you said? Y'all are wild. His way out of a wet paper bag. Arr, arr, arr. Is that what that means? Standing on business? That I'm in a corrupt town? I must what? Or do y'all? No way. This is completely satire here, folks. You think I might have the courthouse purchased? Maybe that's why I'm broke and I have to rent from my mom. Paid everybody off at the courthouse and the police department. That's such a fucking joke. I mean, holy cow. No, they hear my name and they're like, oh my God, I hope her son's not out yet. I mean, shit. He's got, that's the thing. It's my son that's got the bad reputation, not me. I don't know what's so hard for them to understand that I legally shot someone. It's not something that I beat my chest about. I did not retaliate against them because they didn't want to play the video. See, if Mark had any hair on his nuts, he'd actually show the original email where it said, I would rather you all not bring this up and show it until after the trial is over. They were the ones that kept pushing for it, pushing for it, pushing for it. So he can say what he wants to about all of that. It doesn't mean that he's telling the truth. Nope, Trizzle, I sure don't owe child support. I actually took responsibility when my child was living with his father, and I paid my child support. Oh, Lambrow, don't shit. I don't want to be a badass leader. I'm going to be very honest about that. I don't like the idea of anybody following me or, looking at me as being a leader, because I'm just someone that's up here being honest. Like, I don't have a reason to lie to anybody about any of this bullshit. What I find, we'll get to all of that in a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm putting the cart before the horse, and I need to, whoa, King Wasabi. Whoa, King Wasabi. Yeah, Candace, I agree. They don't understand that. You like me because I bang my gun? Oh, my goodness. Y'all are hilarious. But no, I mean, we do have the right. You're watching me through the bathroom curtain. Well, I thought it was quite funny that somebody locked themselves in a bathroom all night last night to be up on that panel. Nuh-uh, Bismang. No way. Don't. We cannot even come close to trying to martyr that schmuck. He's a schmuck. He sits up there and flaps them chops. Oh, thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate that. Has somebody come in on the PayPal? That's very kind of you. Oh my, what? No, not with the fire. You were trying to stage an intervention for me earlier. Come on now. I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are just awesome. Yes, and sometimes we use on rattlesnakes. That's absolutely correct. Although I've not ever seen a rattlesnake close to my house, knock on wood. Copperhead, different story. Totally different story. But it's kind of like Fast Eddie always advises if you keep your grass mowed, you'll see the snakes. That's what he does. He even told me so last night again. Tony Silo was going to be in the mob, but John Gotti said he was too gangster. Well, there's another one over there. Hey, Vision Light, that's trying to become a made guy. Oh, yeah, Candace. They definitely are that. And I found it quite entertaining, actually, that now I could have sworn that I put that in here. Did I not put that in here? Man, I put that in here. Huh. I sure thought I did. Okay. So, anyways, nonetheless, so last night, someone, okay, let me back up a little bit. If you've watched Angels recently, you know that there is a new player on the scene that goes by the name Well-Known Local. I call him the local yokel. Just saying. I wonder if he can yodel. Oh, BTF. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yes, I will. I will hang on to you until you're no longer useful, and then I will kill you off on the Oregon Trail so that I can win. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, he pops up on the scene, and I made the comment the other day that, you know, I think the Butterfly Kisses, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. And you're always welcome here. Always. So whenever he bought Angel a bunch of memberships one night. Look, I don't care where the guy spends his money or how he spends his money. You know, I just think it's crazy that you would sit there and do that versus like ensuring that she gets the maximum benefit by cash apping her instead. Like, I couldn't really wrap my head around that. Yeah, Foss, that's what I heard. And, you know, that's crazy. It's just crazy. Always welcome here. So, you know, I was like, he comes in and he pops off and says something. I think it may have been in Eric's chat or somebody's chat the other day. And I'm like, dude, why don't you go back over there and buy some more fucking members for Snotty Brat? So he did. He ended up doing that. He went and bought her 100 more. Like, that's hurting me some kind of way. You know, it ain't doing shit to me. I can promise you that. So fast forward, you know, a couple of days, and apparently he's helped get her over 1,000 paid members. And then apparently he gave Jim a lot of money or whatever. Look, I don't have to buy nobody. I really don't. I don't have to buy my way in somewhere. I give where I feel led to give, you know, and I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes the man upstairs tells me to do some of the craziest things with my money. And I don't understand it. I've just learned to be obedient when he tells me to give, because that's where the blessings come back to me. And it's not always financial. Like, these material things, they're here today and gone tomorrow. You know, I'm like, look, y'all, spend it how you want it. It's yours. You work for it. And then, oh yeah, Bismayne, he did. Well, no, JT told him that I was threatening him and that I was shitting all over him and da-da-da-da-da. And then there was something said about me saying YouTube takes like 40% or something. Actually, I think I read a while ago somewhere it's 30%, 30, 40. I mean, that's 30 or 40%. Look, if somebody was taking 30 or 40% of my fucking paycheck, his name is Mike. Oh, that's interesting, Tank. But I'd be pissed off about it. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, they do redheaded, and they do act like that those memberships are permanent money. And she'll say, I don't care if they don't renew. It's just an accomplishment I wanted to make for my channel. Okay, that's great. I have no problem with that, but I can have an opinion. I can damn sure have an opinion about it. And excuse me, I have my First Amendment right to state my opinion if the fuck I want to. That doesn't mean I'm attacking anybody. That doesn't mean I'm threatening somebody. It doesn't mean I'm jealous, because I'm not jealous at all. I could give a shit less. There was a song, I think 50 Cent maybe wrote it, More Money, More Problems. Maybe that was what's his name? Big Papa, Biggie Smalls. I don't know who fucking said it. Hey, Dynamite, but one of them, jealous. One of them said it, more money, more problems. So have at it. Have the fuck at it. And I guarantee you that there is a reason why those memberships slow down the way that they do. It ought to tell you something. And it don't matter how many memberships are purchased. Jim can't take credit for that because it was well-known local. And one of the sisters, I don't know which is which, honestly. So I'm not even going to speak on that. But one of the sisters also helped, and so she's over there giving credit to somebody that didn't have nothing to do with it. I know, Justice for Harmony. Thank you again. That's very sweet of you, love. Bismang, it possibly, but I'll tell you what, he was sure sucking on his nuts last night, trying to get points with him, trying to get big points. Hey, Angela. And I was just like, man, what is this going on? So last night, Leanne goes live and she's up there and sharing some things about some stuff that went on and what have you. And hell, I think she was on for a little bit before I got over there. But anyways, nonetheless, I ended up going up on panel. Well, I'd gotten a text from somebody that was like, are you hearing this shit? And I'm like, hearing what? And they're like, well, somebody's over there telling that Local Yokel that you threatened him. And I'm thinking, what? That I threatened him? When the fuck did I threaten him? I don't threaten people on here. That's not my style. So a little while later, this dude comes into chat at 10:14 p.m. He says, I never mentioned you, Walk. You're just trying to make yourself relevant. By the way, I didn't say I was suing someone for my name. I said that if you fuck with my business, I will. Don't believe it? Try me. And I will here, let me blow this one up. And I will take that shit-smelling horse transport trailer you live in just to let Eric Foss shit in it. You're mad as fuck somebody invested in Angel and not your trailer park show, you irrelevant bitch. So that's what he put in the chat. Now that's taken off a StreamYard. That was it, okay? That was the extent of it. Nothing more, nothing less. Candace, apparently not. But look here, Local Yokel, whatever your name is. I don't give a fuck about you, dude. You're what, 35 years old? You talk like you're either missing teeth or you're so fucking fat that your damn jaws hang over your fucking mouth, or you have a fucking lisp because you're half retarded. I haven't figured out which one it is yet, though. And if you're so big and bad, then why don't you just come out from behind the avatar? Why don't you go ahead and say your name? I heard that you put $1,000 bounty out there for my information or something. Well, let me help you out with that. My name is Amanda Yates. I live at 7874 Shady Lane in Bryan, Texas. That zip code is 77808. I'm not hard to find. And bitch, I don't live in a trailer. So I don't know what the fuck you thought you knew, but you're not as smart as you think you are. I don't have a need to go after your business. I am completely self sufficient, motherfucker. You could take that shit to the bank. But let me tell you what you're not going to do. You're not going to sit up here with your false fucking narrative like you're some fucking big cock running around here trying to earn brownie points for your bitch boyfriend and the snotty bitches panel that you're sitting on because you want something out of them and use me to do it. You can go straight fuck yourself with that bullshit. I don't give a fuck who you are. Let's get that straight. I don't care. You're a non-issue, irrelevant. You're like that whiff of shit that you get when your kid hadn't wiped their ass good enough and they go running by because they're thirsty and want something to drink. And you got to scald them and tell them to go back in there and wipe their ass better. That's about all you are, is that whip of shit. It lets you know that there's something funky going down. You know what I mean? So don't come running up in the place like you're about it, because you're not. You may be an antique collector of rare things. You might have $1 million, billion, hundred gazillion dollars. But that don't mean that you can't go fuck yourself. And for anybody, hey, Princess, that tells me to go fuck myself, what I'll tell you is I do that 2 times a year, my birthday and New Year's Eve. Okay? That's all I require. And I do it quite well. I enjoy it. Figured out a long time ago that I am the only one for me. And there's beauty in that. There's freedom in that. So I don't give 2 fucks who you are, where you came from, or what you stand for. But you can leave me the fuck out of your mouth. I know that. Thank you, Princess. Hey, Jennifer. I hope you're having a great time out there. So, now let's see. Let us see here. One moment. Me. Yeah. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find something real quick. Bear with me. Because I know that there's somebody over there that likes, I don't know what I did. Everybody's attacking me. Everybody's doing this to me. Well, I'm going to show you one of the reasons why. Hang on, y'all. Bear with me because I didn't have this one. I didn't have this one geared up just yet. Now, I will be using fair use. This is in part not monetized public show. It is transformative by my commentary, which I will provide. I would like for you to listen very closely because this is one of the reasons why people come at you.
Well, Matt, here's my scenario with Watch Your Crazy Jazz. She's calling the Screen Actors Guild that I'm part of. She's contacting the OTT. She lied about my attorney saying that I forged documents. She was
Okay, he says she's contacted. Hang on. She's called the Screen Actors Guild that I'm a part of. Prove it. Prove that. Because I can tell you right now, that's a false statement. I've never contacted SAG. Never. Not one time. Want to hire a forensic investigator there? Because I'll hand over my laptop and let them investigate. I don't have a motherfucking thing to hide, bitch. But you keep running your mouth like you think you know what you're talking about. You can't back anything up with receipts. But guess what I'm fixing to do? I'm fixing to hit you with the real good receipt. One you won't soon forget.
contacting the OTT. She lied about the.
She contacted the OTT. Yes, I had every right to contact them and file a complaint. I had every right to do that. You violated that platform's terms of service that you all had posted. You outright violated them. And so I have the right to complain when it involves me. Do you know how many times you have defamed me? And you sit up here and talk about, oh, she said that I worked in gay porn industry. No, I didn't. That's not what I said. Prove it. Prove it. Hey, it's Atheno. With your sexy voice. You know, you still haven't proven that. I didn't say that you all steal people's credit card numbers. I said that you have access to people's credit card numbers, which you do. And I have proof of that. And I have shown that before. You also have proof of people's whatever username, email, all of that. You've got all of that, Mark, and you know that you do. And if I'm wrong, prove it. Not by some bullshit ass little fucking generic chat with Stripe. No. Take us into your administrative area. There's nothing back there that people can't see, right? Because you don't have access to that, right? So, I mean, you could just prove it. Just like, what about, yes, Shelly Ray, that is absolutely correct. Because he did have a friend that worked in the porn industry, but I never said that he did gay porn. Him and his brother actually did a bit about the whole, you know, his buddy working in gay, or not gay porn, but working in the porn industry, him working with him and having to go I don't know. I don't know if he was a runner or what he fluffer. I'm not sure. But the story's out there. He's told it 100 times. You know, he can't help but repeat shit. What he's referring to is a picture that's probably way back on my community page of him laying on a couch with a girl coming over the top of him like she was mounting him. And he's got his hand up, you know, like, don't come any closer or something. And he looks like he's scared of the pussy. That's what I said. Probably not very ladylike of me to say, but that's exactly what I said. Boss, right? No doubt. I mean, look, I've got a pair of red stilettos because I heard through the grapevine that somebody likes cut off Daisy Dukes and red stilettos and do their little turn on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Bismang, yes, I believe that they do. You know, when they say, oh, I see you've logged in from here and here. Or I see that your IP address log on shows you're in bada, bada, bada. Yeah. And they run background checks on people and all of that good stuff. Trust me, nobody is safe from that. They've admitted it. They forget. Do they really forget that they admit that shit? It's crazy to me. Oh, yeah, Willie, they do. Definitely. Thank you so much, Jim Coddington. He was taught the filming by a guy that worked in porn. Yep. He's the one that brought it up, not me. But yet I get accused of that. Then he says that I brought him information about the wrong person. No, I brought the information that I had found and left it up to your genius non-PI brother to do what he was supposed to legally be able to do, and that's vet the information. But somehow that all went away. Why don't you play that? And the show that followed it. And if, let's just say if it was so horrible what I did, why does that woman still, she was just on my panel within the last 60 days. Why does she still come on my panel? Why do I have video of her saying that y'all used her, that you scammed her, that you're racist, that she can't stand you? You know, I mean, damn, how many times do I have to torture ass with the fucking truth? How many times? I mean, this is like taking candy from a baby.
So my attorney saying that I forged documents.
She lied about my attorney saying that I forged documents. Me stating that it looked like it was bullshit and you probably made that shit up yourself. And then, you know, your attorney not having the balls to answer for himself. Hey, look, and so what? So what if he's a Zoom or, you know, excuse me, a Zoom attorney or one of those rent attorneys? It doesn't matter to me. I don't really give a shit. You're the one that spent the money, you dumbass, to get me served for what? For what? Not really the whole copyright thing. Bullshit. You thought that getting me served that cease and desist was going to help you take that video down and keep it down and keep me with the strike. But that didn't work, did it? Nope, sure did not. Sure did not.
She's a rat. Look at the human being. She's an ugly human being.
Oh, she was a look at the human being. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. You think I'm ugly? What do you think you look like? I mean, I've never said that I was anything other than ugly. I've never said I was beautiful. I've never said I was hot. None of that. Zero, not a zilch. I know what I am. But what are you? Do you have the honest reality with yourself that you're not all that great either, mister? I mean, me personally, I look at you and I see someone who's confused. Someone that's confused about exactly who they are. I'm not sure if you're an androgynous female or if you were born a male. I'm not real sure. But that's just based on my own perspective.
On the inside and out. And within the next couple months, there's going to be an
Now, how do you know what I look like on the inside? You ain't never seen my insides. And let me explain something. If you're talking about character, my character is way better than yours, bud. Way better. And I'll give you a prime example. Prime example is somebody came in the other day to a chat and said, hey, I heard that Mr. Repeat was accused of forcing himself on someone in 2006. And I believe I was the first person to say, I've never heard that before, and I don't believe that to be true. Quite interesting that somebody like me, as ugly as I am on the inside, would say that. But I told you motherfuckers a long time ago, I ain't nothing like y'all. I'm better than. Because I don't have to do that. I don't have to spread a false narrative. I'm okay with the truth. I am 100% okay with the truth. And we're going to be getting to more of that here in just a second. Oh yeah, Phil. I figure that as much too. I think that he just wanted to be able to strut around with his chest. Because look, I'll tell you right now, that cease and desist letter is not worth the piece of paper that it's written on. Period. I mean, how are you going to sit there and accuse someone of calling and harassing family members, by the way, that live in Florida, under California law? How do you, that doesn't even make sense. Like, I could take that thing and fucking run through that motherfucker like no business. And as far as you sitting up there talking about, going through the Library of Congress or whatever, honey, don't talk about it, be about it. If you want to do something, if you're feeling froggy, jump. What's wrong? You think you're going to lose? You know you're going to lose. You want to talk about stealing content? Well, guess what? I've got it recorded where you all stole mine and put it behind a paywall. And if you got well over 800 members, then guess what? You're collecting $30 a month. Maybe you owe me something. rules for me, but not for thee. Shove them up here. Well, you probably have a pussy. So just shove them up there. Thank you, Miss Linda. I know that's right, Sonny. I just talk a little sweet nothings in my own ear and I give it up real quick. He admitted in the rubber room that he called the police moments before meeting that somebody was like, oh yeah, because he's a bitch. That's all they want to do. They want to provoke somebody to doing something stupid so they can call the police and then laugh at them and try to get the body cam footage and the police reports and the this and the that. You know, it's like, what kind of mental issues do these motherfuckers have? It would appear to me that they have quite a few. They have 800 because they've been sending out memberships to nobody. Right, Mike? They slow down for a reason. Those memberships slow down for a reason. Yeah, exactly, Biz. Film it. Film it. It's like, you know, and sit there and such a lack of self-control that he laid it out step by step how they were stalking me or attempting to. Imagine that, Jim. Imagine that. I mean, half of the people that are even on that membership are only there because it was free. That's all. Oh, and by the way, Snotty Brat, I know that I know you had a little time on my membership. And I know I owe Jim an apology because he's right. He's been right all along. Then why did you send me a Cash App apologizing? Hypocrite. Lying hypocrite. You think it would, hang on, I'm going to finish this real quick because I got to make sure I'm off here in time. I only got about 30 minutes left.
Interview is going to come out that Jim got about.
Wait, hang on. Y'all listen real close right here. Y'all listen up.
About some cellmates, and I've never heard the cellmates, and I've never heard the interview.
Hang on. And within the next couple of months,
Inside out, and within the next couple months,
I'm going to slow this bitch down because I want y'all to hear it.
there's going to be an interview that's going to come out that Jim got about some cellmate, and I have never heard the interview, that she allegedly diddled her son, and that's what went down. She's got to file with her son.
Right.
So here he admits it again. In the months to come, and within the next couple of months, there's going to be an interview
Come out that Jim got about some cellmate.
First and foremost, I've already gone over this one time before. I'm just going to go ahead one more time and say there's absolutely no way. The only reason that they keep waiting and he keeps talking about this trial. No, I didn't call you Snotty Roddy. I was not. That's not who I was talking about. I wasn't talking about you, Roddy Parade. I was making a nickname for someone else. Thank you. Oh yeah, I know. However, but this has been the thing that they have been Racing Stars Angel. This has been the thing that they've been going around saying now for, God, what has it been? A year? It's been almost a year already. This is the thing that Jim called me with last Thanksgiving. Okay. Now, what I do want to make mention of, this is also what Jim told me, a cellmate. He said, you'd be amazed what $200 can buy you regarding this interview. Yeah, well, the funny thing is I've got the text message where he offered my grandchildren's mother to put her Cash App up, and she declined that shit and said she didn't want to do another interview with him. How about that? He's trying to use people that he can pay whatever, give them a little bit of scratch, and have them say whatever the fuck they want to, because people will sell their soul for money when they ain't got nothing. Let me say that again. People will sell their soul for money when they ain't got nothing. Here's what I can tell you. I don't give a shit who you've got an interview with unless you've got some legal paperwork saying this. You better walk a very fine line because you've already broken the law. Even saying what you said right there is criminal. That is an attempt at character assassination. And you're too dumb and unself-controlled to realize that you're walking yourself right into shit creek. I have said it time and time again. There's no proof of it. It never happened. Ever. Not even close. You're taking part of one story that has nothing to do with the sexual assault, and you're mixing it with the things that you all are obsessed with, weirdly obsessed with, and you're trying to project that on me. That's right, TT. They are very serious allegations. And you know what? You know what's even crazier than that? The fact that she let it happen again. That's right, Bismang. And guess what? Grok will tell you the same. So will ChatGPT. There is no proof to his claims. Period. None. No proof. Y'all must be talking about Original Irish Rose, a.k.a. Max Miracle Maker, a.k.a. Sue DaCosta, a.k.a. Donna DeMarco, a.k.a. What's their names? Oh, I want to say Jack and Jill, but that ain't their names. The ones before that. I had a whole show on that shit. People, and they sit over there and act like that PZ ain't been talking to her behind the scenes the whole time. That's the funny part. I know Danielle told me the same thing. Duke and Molly. Thank you, Betty. Betty coming in clutch. Betty's always coming in clutch. Yeah, MRH, they sure did. Sure did. Serena Smiles. There was another one too. McKinney something, McKinney Farms, McKinney's Ranch, and something or another's, or I don't know. A lot of them. Yep. I know, right? Exactly. And that's what these people fail to realize that when you say something and you put it out there, it's easy to go back and show what actually happened. Like there's really no point in trying to lie about it. And I'm not one that dirty deletes. Nope. I don't know, Danny. But she sure did. She sure. And you know what? Am I the only one that hadn't talked to her? She's Donna DeMarco on Angels, Raditha. And somebody said the other day, she just can't stop being herself. Princess, exactly. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but look at the lifestyle that she was raised around. You know, I guess some things never change. I don't know. People talk about loyalties, they talk about this, that, and the third, and don't know the first thing about it. But, anyways, moving on. The interview that's going to come out about some cellmate, which is bullshit, because I've already told you guys. Number one, Jim has said that it was somebody that was with my son when the arrest happened at the high school when he had the gun in his car. Well, I know he's lying there. Then he said they already ordered the yearbook so they can prove that they went to school together. Another lie. Another lie. Now, all of a sudden, it's a cellmate again. That's what they came out with first, until I just popped up and said, hey, prove that. Prove they were locked up together. How'd you get hold of a cellmate? Huh? There's no way you'd have been able to get a hold of a cellmate. There's no way a cellmate would even know about any of this. Oh, I know that, Candace. It's not the matter of people believing it or not. Because look, if somebody wants to believe that about me, I can't change that. There's nothing I can say or do to change that. But I'm sorry, you don't go around putting that jacket on people without proof. You don't do it. And there is absolutely nothing out there that would ever indicate that anything remotely close to that even happened. Period. So, yeah, I know, Candace. He's grasping at straws, and he thinks that is doing something. Well, yeah, it is, but it's not doing anything to me. Every time he says it, she's just adding one more brick. It's actually called defamation, William Brooklyn. But the fact that they start pairing that with the trial coming, that's going to end up eventually happen, that I'm a witness. And they're getting stuff from the defendants and their families. There's a big problem there. And I didn't go after Adam the other day. I didn't attack Adam. I dumps shit on your face. So all that lingo that you were talking in that chat about, oh, that's going to end bad for her, or she doesn't know who she's met, blah, 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 cry me a motherfucking river. I don't care. Because I didn't go after the man. I tell you this much. If he really had the truth, if he really saw it and care, I don't think he cares to, honestly. But hey, if he wants to pick up being an attorney for those dipshits and come at me with something, bring it. Bring it. And just because Repeat spent, whether it was $70, $100, $400, whatever, to get me served a bullshit cease and desist, let me tell you something, Mark. If you had any leg to stand on to have me charged with a crime like threatening physical violence against you, you would have done it. You don't have it because you're a liar. You are an absolute liar. So you go ahead and you posture all day long. You know what you look like? A crackhead chicken. That's right. You look like a crackhead chicken. You look like an emaciated turkey. You look dumb. You don't look smart. You don't look big and bad. You're not impressive. None of that. You look dumb. You spend so much time and effort and money worried about me. And honey, I'm over here living my best life. YOLO. And you're not going to be able to do shit. Because all of the allegations that you've made are false. The things that have been half-assed true, I've said. I take accountability for my shit. And if we're sitting in a courtroom, I'd do the same. Would you? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. You and your brother like to run from getting served papers. So you can say, oh, well, they had to drop that. If they dropped that case, it was without merit. They dropped that case. They dropped it because it was a civil case and you wouldn't allow process servers to serve you. Isn't that what happened? I know for a fact that that's what happened with Pete's child support. Just saying. It must really suck to be you guys. You know what's even funnier? It's even funnier the fact that Jim even admitted, man, it's been a couple of weeks since Watchers really said anything about us. She's just kind of been quiet. It's kind of Fumble went away. Fumble didn't go away, you dumb fucks. He's been releasing videos like every other day. Y'all are so worried about what you know nothing about. Mind your P's and Q's. Mind your business. Get you some content. Y'all spend hours talking about us. Hours. And I laugh and I laugh and I laugh because you still look stupid. You still look stupid doing it. Yeah, they lack retirement and Social Security. They don't have enough work credits to get disability. Nope. I've never contacted SAG. I did contact the OTT platform. I did. I had a right to file a complaint, and that's exactly what I did. I was instructed to do so. So I took that advice, and I did exactly that. I've done every single thing I've needed to do legally. And I'm here one more time saying stop with the false narratives. Stop. I told y'all that there were no charges against me, but y'all ran around here for over a year and a half, hollering and screaming, she's out on bond. She's out on bond. How many times y'all call my bail bonds office asking for a friend? Did y'all get me rearrested? Nope. Sure didn't. You tried. Called the cops on me for stealing content, remember? Oh. But I'll tell you what, I love the fact that I actually have documentation of you stealing mine and getting paid for it. I know those damn emojis are serious business, man. They're gonna send me to the clink for 99. Someone call the cops. 911. 911. I mean, I don't know what kind of stupid world that these idiots live in. And look, y'all sit up there on that panel and y'all agree with this shit. And then, I said, why are you doing that on my panel? Why are you doing that on my channel? They're trying to get you struck, Angel. I know that you think you are so much smarter than what you are. But if you don't realize that that's what they're doing, you're a fucking idiot. That's right, Robbie. Very right you are. Everybody go on and hit. I can't even say it with a straight face. I was going to say, come on, everybody, hit them bullet holes. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, shit. Mike Robbie, he floats back in and out from time to time. He still loves us over here. You won't call the cops, but you'll call the reverend. Tell him to bring lots of holy water. We need lots. Yeah, they do want her channel terminated, Candace. They absolutely do. You know why? Because then they're going to talk her to come into their platform. So then they think they're going to pull all those people over to their platform so that they get a cut of the money. That's what I think. That's what they tried to do with LC. They wanted LC to pay to be on their platform. I think LC said it was something like $15,000. And he was like, fuck that. I mean, come on, really? They thought that was going to work? That shit is hilarious. I don't think so. Got to be more careful. Hang on. So we're going to do this one more time. I'm going to start this right here. That it's going to come out that Jim got about some cellmate.
And I have never heard the interview.
He says, and I've never heard the interview. Lying ass. Lying ass. You're lying. If you hadn't heard it, you wouldn't be up here talking about it. Or if you haven't heard it, it's because there's not one. How about that? It's just something you guys are trying to do to defame my character? Because the things that I've brought up and I've mentioned are true about you guys. It's all been proven time and time again. There were others that came way before me that discovered this stuff. I'm sure there are going to be others after me that find the same thing.
She allegedly diddled her son, and that's what went down. She's got a pedophile with her son.
It's not right to say that on here, especially. You can't accuse somebody of
Well, I haven't heard the interview, so I'm not going to. I said allegedly.
Well, I haven't heard the interview, so I'm not going to say allegedly. What? Then why are you even talking about it? Huh? You think that doesn't open you up? Are you shitting me right now? You have no solid proof of anything, but you're going to run around here and tell allegedly thousands of people that will watch that show false information when you know damn good and well My background has been run multiple times, and there is nothing that points in that direction. Nothing. So yeah, go ahead and play that interview. I told you. I'm waiting. Either shut up about it or play it. What are you going to do? I bet you won't. I bet you'll wait. You know why? Because you're scared. You're scared of what's going to happen. And you think that by waiting, it's going to help you? Nope. Wrong.
I said allegedly.
Yeah.
So-
Well, that's not right. But
You would have to.
That's not right. But, go ahead, Angel. Make a justification for it, bitch. It's not the first time you've let that shit happen. How would you feel if they were saying shit like that about you? How would you feel if it was me saying something like that about you? How would you feel? You'd be irate. You've already said anybody talks about you or your kids that you're taking them to court. You're going to sue them. Why do your actions not match up with your words, Angel? Huh? I'm curious. You got that little opening song talking about how much loyalty you have and how you're this great person. You're just as sick as them because you continue to allow it. Not just to me. Not just to me. Jim has said it about Johnny, and so has Mark. They've sat up on that panel and they've said that shit about Fumble. They said it about another content creator whose name I'm not going to mention because I don't know if it's going to upset him or not, and I don't want to upset him. They've said on your panel and they've talked about people's deceased children. Silo, how would you feel if I sat up on my panel and started talking about your deceased child? Huh? How would that feel? You think maybe he did those things because something happened terrible in his past? I've sat here and I've listened and I've recorded the shit that y'all said. You're a bunch of fucking hypocrites. How are y'all going to sit there and cheer on somebody that's talking about me being a junkie and a drug addict when that's the furthest thing from the truth? You got your own issues in your own families with junkies and drug addicts. Even your motherfuckers sitting there in chat like old kickstand. And you wonder why people come at you. Get you some motherfucking business. How about that? And locale, yokel, I can promise you this, bud. I don't give two fucks about you, your money, your family, your businesses. None of it. I don't care. You haven't affected me for the 49 years that I've walked this earth. You're not going to affect me for the next however many years I walk this earth. You can go fuck yourself. But I hope you feel like a man. Hope it makes you feel like a man to come into that chat and make yourself look so ignorant. I don't live in a horse trailer. I don't live in a trailer, period. I live in a custom-built home. It's not a pole barn. It's a barn-dominium. One that Mark, the kind of home that Mark had posted on his Facebook page about being so cool. You see, some of us are a little smarter with our money. We can have nice things without having to spend our way into being relevant, you know? But hey, it is what it is. Send me my $1,000 since I gave you my information myself. My Cash App's watcher are crazy. Hit the Cash App! Don't put up a bounty if you ain't willing to pay it, bitch.
Please say allegedly, but
What
she's
do you
crazy.
Well, Jim's got the interview, so I mean, it is what it is. She's not a good human being.
That's rich coming from you there, buddy. Very rich. But thank you.
You know,
What do
And
you
the
understand
panel
about-
that was on, if I remember, was the end.
Wait a second. Let me
Hmm. Quite the interesting little play there. So, all right, y'all. Stand up, guys, getting ready to come on. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. Hope y'all enjoyed my little commentary, a little torching of the false narratives. Y'all go on over there and say hello to Suge, and tell him I sent you. Word. Just want to say thank you to all of you that are still hanging out as members. I really, really appreciate you guys so much. Satchio, Cluckers, Maria, Sassy Pants, Crystalline, TT, BTF Phoenix, and my Sassy Pants again, Jim Coddington. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Each and every one of y'all. Don't forget to hit the like on the way out, please. You can hit the thumbs down if you want to. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's fine with me. Just hit one of them. And I'll be seeing y'all around real soon. Like I always say, if you're out there being blessed, be a blessing. Y'all come back now. You hear?